Start off with dessert. Start backwards. This is my favorite ice cream, Papico. I always eat it in my live videos. Sponsor me, Papico. So it's like coffee chocolate flavor, and then it's really cool. You can pop it open like that, and then start sucking away. And it's nice because it's kind of getting hot, so it feels really good. Like put it around your head, on your bald head like that. I'll show you what else I got. So this one's soba. Like buckwheat noodles. This is like a dollar and some change. This one is champang ramen, like mixed with a whole bunch of different veggies. I'll probably have this one tonight. For lunch now, I'm gonna eat one of these meat patties. They're all individually packed, like it's like a hamburger meat. It's gonna be kind of cold, but it's not too bad. It's gonna be like a cold sandwich. And then I got bread. This is like a dollar. This is actually like 90 cents. This was like $3, and you get 3 patties, so it's like $1 a patty. Little packs of cheese, like 4 packs of cheese. That's like $1. Gotta stay healthy. So vegetables, I get bean sprouts. That's like 30 cents. And I put this in my ramen. Gourmet ramen. And then this one, some lettuce. So after I finish my ramen, there's like the leftover soup. I just put that in there. It's cabbage though, so not like, it's cabbage mixed with a little lettuce, but mainly cabbage. That's like $1. This one is yakisoba. Abura soba. Something from Tokyo. Has mayonnaise in it. So this is one without the soup. You have to dump the soup out. These are really nice for like when it gets hot. These like non-soup yakisobas, like the basically no soup ramen. Those are nice to have when it gets hot outside. And you can kind of cool the noodles down after you cook it. Just like little tips when you eat in your van. Remember, always have like little trash nearby. So I have a lot of these like little bags. Just like in my door panel. So then I just finish one thing and you throw it away. Alright, and you get one more of these little. And this was like $1. Everything's pretty affordable. Like, people think Japan is really expensive. I think it can be if you like if you don't know where to go. But I think even Tokyo compared to like New York is not that expensive. I can get you guys a nice view out the window here. It's a really beautiful day. This is the start of Golden Week. Today is the first. No, Saturday was the first, but then they had like a couple days off. But it's called Golden Week in Japan. It's like a series of festivals. Not festivals, holidays. Like, you celebrating like kids. And that usually lasts like, how many days? 1, 2, 3. Starts Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I think Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, 5 days maybe. And then, oh yeah, I got the sports drink because I'm going surfing, so just gotta keep the electrolytes up. And I just went surfing last week, so I'm just expecting a lot more people though at the beach this time because it's the holiday season. It's gonna be crazy. You guys can stay tuned on my Instagram at the real DJ Sunny Setup. I'll like upload pictures from the beach and stuff like that. Alright, finish the dessert. On to the next. Make a little sandwich here. It already has cheese in it, but I want to put more cheese. Alright, let's see if this can get messy. Oh, get my napkins ready. Always get like napkins. You have like wet naps somewhere. It's always a good idea when you do that van life stuff. I like these bread clip bags, like, and then you can just like store it back like that. So let's see how not to be messy when you eat in your van, because I don't have a tray, right? I like those ones that have the tray, like you can clip to your steering wheel. Yeah, I don't have that, but we can try to just do something like. Okay, let's get the bread out first. Okay, and just like kind of eat the bread in the bag, make the sandwich like that. Okay, that looks good. I'll take one of these. A package in a package. A package in a package in a package. But that's cool because it's now just everything's contained in here. So actually, you know what I can do? I can just put it on here and just start eating it. I have a little Yeah, that's fine. Do something like that. I could take some of the lettuce and put it on there. That'd be a good idea. Like a little hamburger sandwich thing here with some cabbage. And it's cool, it has its own sauce already in there, so just slap it on. Okay. So far, so good. And then the bread is just like right here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. And then just squeeze the sauce on there. I could start my own like gourmet cooking show. How to survive cheaply in your van while on a surf trip. That's too long of a title. How to what is the title? How to cook in your van. How to cook cheaply in your van. And then hashtag surf trip, van life, something like that. I always think about like little SEO tips and like how to like name your thing, like your titles of your videos and stuff like that. After you do it so long, that's kind of like it comes like you just start thinking about those things. All right, so then open some of that lettuce, the cabbage lettuce. What is it? Carrots, cabbage, and a little lettuce there. There we go. Got a little sandwich. Check it out. It'd be nice if there's like some other sauce drizzled on that. Oh, now the breadcrumbs are everywhere. Feed the birds. Okay, and then well, there's some cats over there actually at the Lawson. There's a Lawson right over there. I'll show you. Lawson. Oh, I don't want to show you because I can't. Oh yeah, I can show you. Look at that. Lawson right over there. And you can get their Wi-Fi, but it's like spotty, so I have my own little like pocket Wi-Fi that this is like the last town it works before I get to my surf spot. So this is like the last, even at my surf spot, there's no, there is Wi-Fi though at the, like, the visitor center or the parking area, like the rest stop. So that we got our sandwich, we got the cheese, camembert cheese, the meat with the cheese in it, actually, there's cheese in there, and then the little cabbage. There we go. And just kind of fold it like a taco. Let's see, taste test. Mmm. Mmm. There it is. There's that cheese. I'm dropping breadcrumbs everywhere though. Got a vacuum. That's good. Whoa! What's good, Roy? Thanks for coming in. You know, that is really good. That cheese in there, doing great. I'm on my surf trip. Just 40 more minutes to drive. Just want to bring you guys along. It's really good. Just making like food in the van before I go to my surf spot. Yeah, it's good. I could use like some spice. Like I can see like Tabasco or throw a jalapeno in there. So like a spicy cheese. But Japan doesn't do the spice really well. Maybe put like chips actually. They'd be pretty good with this. Because something needs crunch. There's no crunch in there. The cabbage has a crunch, but it's not enough cabbage. Yeah, I can see like putting like Doritos in this too. That'd be pretty cool. Nice little peaceful like town, surf town. Oh, this is not a surf area though. What's good? You said surfing? Yeah, my surfboard's right here. You can check it out. Do you surf too? It's a fun board. So it's like 6'2", 6'6", and epoxy. Those are my favorite. I'm not a short boarder or a long boarder. I tried shortboarding. It's not that fun. It's like too fast paced, and then longboard is just too long. Never surfed before. Ah, maybe you can come someday. That boy Row. I thought Roy. Sorry, that boy Row. I always see. I think of Roy. That boy Roy. Yeah, surfing is really like a refresher. You get with nature. It can be thrilling. It can be relaxing. A lot of emotions involved when you're surfing. And I do these by myself, so it's kind of like a way for me to like just be with myself. Well, you've done longboarding? Is that difficult? I never tried longboarding. Like in the ocean, right? Or you're talking about skateboarding? It's like skateboarding. Ah. Have you tried what else is there? The surf skateboarding? There's like a skateboard that looks like a surfboard. That's what I'm looking for. These little clips. These are like pretty good to have around the van. I stopped when I fell once. Oh no. So yeah, that's really dangerous, right? But surfing, you can just fall into water, so it's really like easy to like make mistakes. Yeah, I was gonna say skateboarding and anything falling on concrete that like will humble you real fast. Yeah, that's what I had. Oh, you had the skateboard, the surfboard looking one, huh? Those are expensive, yeah. I saw one at like a used store here, and it was like really used, and I'm like, what? They wanted like $70 for it. I was like, no way. I was like 60 maybe, but yeah, still. A surf skateboard one. Yeah, they can be. Yeah, the brand new ones I saw like in Japan, like those like ones that surfers use to like improve their surfing. Those things cost like $300. I was like, what? I got my surfboard for that much. I got mine used though, but it was like in a really good deal, but insane. I was like $300 for just like to practice. I think people just have a lot of money, or they don't think about that. Like for me, it's like I will never buy that. Well, maybe I'm not that dedicated though to surfing. Like I don't need to like supplement my surfing. I only go once a month. I'm not like trying to be pro. I guess if you're trying to be pro, right? Just like with making music, like what we do with music, people think, "Wow, that's crazy! You spent that much on microphones or headphones or the DAW or the software." But it's like, I'm trying to make money though. I take this seriously, so it's like, that now I can understand why surfers would do that. So yeah, everything has its own like. People have their reasons for everything, for their purchases and stuff. Let's drink some of that drink. Actually, you know what I have? I need to drink some of the coffee I still have in the morning. I'm still like kind of like tired. I'm like pretty low energy because I was like I didn't really have much of my morning coffee, and it's like 12. Is it 1 now? Maybe 1 p.m. now. Let's just have some coffee and then chat with you guys. What's else? What else? So, that boy Ro, you're a gamer, right? I don't know much about the gaming world. What kind of game? Yeah, cheers. My daughter designed my coffee mug. She just got all these stickers and put it all over. Yeah, like, I love that my daughter is like really creative, and like we let her do whatever she wants for like art stuff around the house. Like she decorates my studio. It's really cool. She inspires me. She inspires me to be free and to like think outside the box and like enjoy life and not to focus on the little things, and to be more connected with nature. She also stresses me out. Kids, they can be crazy. But yeah, there's always a balance. Balance is good. Yeah, balance in life, right? Oh, so what kind of games do you play? That boy Ro? I'm just curious about the gaming world. It's very popular. My students want to be like gamers and stuff like that, but I don't know what they're playing. Roblox or something? Roblox? Roblox? I've heard of that, and then I heard of Fortnite. Anything that I find fun. Okay, and what system are you using? I like that. Anything you find fun. That's exactly how I make music. PlayStation 4. Yeah, you gotta have fun with it first, right? That's exactly my mentality for what the songs I make. It's like if I'm not like enjoying the music that I'm making, I'll like cancel the project and like move on to another one. Yeah, it starts with the sounds, and then I always just kind of vibe with the sounds that the universe gives me. I'm streaming tomorrow. Oh, dope! And then it was your birthday recently. Happy birthday! That's so cool. How was everything? How was your birthday? Did you get what you wanted? But remember, it's not about the presents. It's about love and loving yourself. So, because that's what lasts. Presents can always break or you can lose it. So, that's something I remind my daughter of. There must be a school on the mountain. I see kids like walking down. It was great. Nice. Can I ask how old you are? Is that personal? Because I don't care about saying my age. I think age is not really um, the question, it's your energy level. Young, what's good? Thanks for coming in. What you working on? Yeah, I think that's my thought on like age. I think there's people always ask, "What's your age? What do you do?" Like that's like the main questions, right? Because they're trying to like find out where you're at in the I don't know. I just think Americans do that a lot too. Japanese always want to ask the age, but they don't. Japan doesn't ask about like what do you do. Like Americans will all like that's like the main thing. They're like, where you from? Like what do you do? And kind of like what they want to know your status or something. I feel like they're trying to like judge you. I've created new music. That's why I've been lost. You've been lost. Yo, I'm glad you're found. We're all a little lost, right? In this world. We don't have the answers to all the problems, all the things that's in our head. Um, so yeah, that's a good statement. We're all a little lost. But the only thing you can do is focus on the things that matter, not the little fluff, the things that just cause chaos and struggle, and the things that are out of your control. That's why I always say, keep loving yourself. That's about like getting out of your head, get the negative thoughts, like just duck dive it. In surfing, we say duck diving, go under the wave. Like that's how I realized. Yeah, bro. Sometimes you get lost making music, and you don't socialize. Therefore, I want to reach my goal. Oh, you get lost making music, and you forget to like go outside. Yeah, I had that before. But I'm lucky to have like a job that gets me out and like in the public, right? I have to like travel to work. I have to like ride my bike. I don't have to ride my bike. So I'm just like lucky enough to like have a job that can get me out, and then like I'll have time to like do the music stuff too. Um but then if you think about that, then some people like will say, "Oh, you're lucky to have a job that gives you free time to like make music." But I don't really have a lot of free time. I just have like I know when to like prioritize certain things, and I don't really have like other distractions besides like literally my work, music, and then like family. So it's like I just don't really like have other things. I've already returned to the social world again. It costs me a lot. What do you mean by that? It cost you a lot. See, I like this that we're able to like just chat and chill, like, and that's why I like not having like a lot of people coming in my stream. It's like I can like relate with like one or two people, and then instead of like imagine there's so many messages, I'm like lost in the message. I can't relate to anyone. I've been going out to the countryside with my friends. It's nice to be back to normal. Countryside, nice. And I'll show you a little bit of the countryside here. Check it out. It's really beautiful. There's a mountain there, and then over that mountain is the ocean. And there's another mountain on this side. There's all like, this is like a fishing town, and then like 40 minutes down the road it's gonna be like a surfing town. But all throughout our little prefecture, we say prefecture in America, states, right? I love Japan. Nice. Oh yeah, you're in Kanagawa. Happy Golden Week. It's Golden Week in Japan. I'm from Costa Rica. Wow, interesting. Yo, that's a good surf, right? I've seen like so many people go surf trips there. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm just on a surf trip, so there's my surfboard right here. I would love to go to Costa Rica. There's like a jungle there, right? It's like you really need to learn how to like survive and what bugs not to like touch. You can get like really hurt there, right? That's my image. It's like a jungle and it's like always hot and it's always wet. In my place they surf every day, yep. Isn't that cool? So do you surf? That'd be fun. Yeah, no wonder you're talking about nature being in the countryside. It's a beach. Nice. So how far from your house to surf your surf spot? Cause for me it's like 2 hours and 45 minutes. To the ocean it's only like 30 minutes, but there you can't go surfing there. Like you can if it's like a big like typhoon, but it's too dangerous for me. I'm not trying to go there. I'm not that good of a surfer. Like I'm not trying to go and die. I usually go to the mountains instead of the sea. Ah, you're more of a mountain person. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good question for everyone. Which one would you rather prefer? Would you rather go to the mountains? Like if someone's like, let's go on vacation, would you rather go to a beach or a mountain? For me, of course, beach. Because it has to be a surf beach though. Yeah, always, even if it's not a surf beach. The mountains calm you down. Okay. And then it's like a jungle there, right? My image is like you guys have like banana leaves and like it's all like real like wet and it's like a rainforest, yeah? It's not dry mountains. It's all lush and green, right? And you have to be like, be careful, this frog you're gonna touch, you're gonna die. Like, okay, oh yeah, this centipede right here, you're gonna like lose your finger if you touch it. I feel like that's like a real like fun adventure, like for kids, especially my daughter. My daughter loves bugs. She would like, and then like mushrooms too, right? You can like just be like, yo, don't touch this mushroom, you might die. I love that. I love little nature walks like that. Where I live, there are lemons in the countryside and mountains, also exotic fruits. Wow, that's fun. Like the dragon fruit or what else? Dorian? Oh, that Dorian is only in Asia, right? Passion fruit, no. Dragon. I don't know any of the fruits. I only eat bananas. Oh, that guy's gonna go fishing, I think. Fishing pole. Normally mango, watermelon, mild weather. Nice. That's expensive here. Mango and watermelon. Have you seen Japan does the square watermelons? Isn't that cool? They make like little square watermelons. It's sunny and rainy here. Yeah. And it never gets cold, right? That's fun. Also, many other types of fruits. Nice. Do you ever climb the trees and then like get the coconuts? Vegetable beef cattle. Vegetables beef cattle. Nice. So do you milk the cows too? That's why I'm not leaving. Interesting. Were you thinking about leaving? It's motivating to live in a living place. Motivating to live in a living place. It's motivating to live in a living place. Ah, like with nature? Is there a way that you can bring your you make music so you can take your studio out to the nature? Like that's exactly what I want to do. I want to get the power bank so then I can bring it out to like my surf trips, and I'll bring my computer. Literally, I could just be making music right by the beach. I feel happy to be progress and that nothing disappears. Ah, like nothing's cut down, like everything's still there. I'm going to record music with nature. Beautiful. That's how it's supposed to. I love that. That's not how it's supposed to be, but that's how I like it too. Because I get inspired by nature, like probably the most. Like, because I get so many thoughts of just like being out in the nature. Like, so many things come to me. I made a nature lo fi, natural lo fi. Cool. I want to hear that. Sounds great. Nature lo fi. Yeah, bro, but there's no fame. But if you want to progress. Hello, host. What's good, Latonia? Good to see you. How you living? How you feeling? VDV. I like that. That's a good tagline. How you living? How you feeling? This is BDB on the beat. Na 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 na. We got BDB on the beat. How you living? How you feeling? Hello, everyone in chat. Hello, Latanya. And then Young says, "Yeah, bro, record ambient sound and you can make a good lo-fi." Latanya says, "Pretty good." That's great. So we're talking about like recording music in nature, like talking about lo-fi natural sounds. If you see in the chat, Young is from Costa Rica. Are you from Costa Rica, or are you just living there? Like me, I live in Japan, but I'm not from Japan. What time do we have? 1:45. Okay. I suppose we can go maybe a couple more minutes because I'm gonna try to go to my surf beach before the sun goes down. Well, that's easy because only 40 minutes from here. Young says, "I'm from Costa Rica and I live in a beach area called Jaco." Oh, Jaco. Oh, Jaco-san. Oh, Jaco. Oh, Jaco. Oh, Jaco. Oh, Jaco. Oh, Jaco. Oh, oh, Jaco. Oh, Jaco. Oh, Jaco. Oh, Jaco. Oh, Jaco. Living in the mountains, living in the forest. Ojaco, Ojaco, Costa Rica. Ojaco, come visit our town. We got fruits, we got yeah, oh yeah, Ojaco, Jaco, Jaco, Ojaco. Yeah, let's go. You can sample me and make a song. Just remember to give me royalties, 50%, 50-50 split. and it's all good. And send the money to my PayPal. Links below. We're having fun. Yeah, music makes me so happy. Just singing like that, like brings out like an energy, right? I love your music. Oh, thank you so much. I think what's fun is that we could like see the people that that's behind the music too. Like for me, I love to see the personality. Like, this person makes this music. Now I understand why he makes the music he makes, because like his personality is a little weird, he's a little goofy, and he's like living in Japan, but he's like American, and then he's like Ethiopian, but then like he's like white, and like I don't know what he is. So it's like all like these mix of like cultures, and like yeah, that's why my sound is very like sporadic sometimes, and it can be like all over the place, not really fitting one genre. It can be just genre bending. So yeah, I think that's really cool, like about this communication that we have with YouTube and the producer community. Like we can really get ourselves out there and like just be ourselves, and then if people like us, they like us. If they don't, they don't. Like just remember to keep loving yourself. Yeah, bro. And soon I will create more variety music. My family asked me to do regional music. Oh, dope! That'd be fun. It is Latin genre. It's dope. And regional, so like Costa Rican Lat- Latin music, yeah. That's fun. Is it like reggaeton? I don't know. I don't know much about Latin. I already did a reggaeton. Nice. That's fun. That's a cool genre. Shout out to Raul. I had a roommate that introduced me to the whole Latin sound. Um, Not only a roommate, he was my really like one of my best friends in high school. Raul, man, if you're watching this, you introduced me to such a beautiful world of music that I never knew. Especially at like an important time in my life when I was like learning about music stuff, in high school. It's like I think that's like a really important time for like discovering music and your taste. My music without spam is on SoundCloud or on all my platforms. Nice. Without spam. That's funny. No problem. You can spam all you want. I even give shout outs to the bots. I have bots that come in sometimes to my live Twitch streams. I'm like, yo, what's good? Because, what they say, like, who knows, like, if the bots are watching you, they gotta respect them because they're gonna run the world someday. Oh, that's Flowcrow. Shout out to Flowcrow. That was funny. Like, you better be nice to the AI now because they're taking tabs on everyone. I have not uploaded on YouTube because I have not had time. My work exhausts me. I only uploaded it in audio stream. Oh, I see. Yeah, it takes time like to do all the upload, right? After you make the song, it's like you think you're done. No, you gotta upload it. Maybe use like if you're into SEO stuff, you gotta like search keywords, make it into your playlist, add your tags, like and then put like your links in. There's like so much involved, right? Within after the process of making the song, right? That's why I think it'd be the best, like to have some day where just like imagine you just make the song and then you have someone that just there's a service that just does everything else for you. Soon I will make music videos. Oh, dope! Is that another passion of yours to like to get into video making too? I think it goes hand in hand, like making music videos and like making music, like just like that whole like artistic realm. Probably even drawing and like using the same side of your brain, the right side, right? With the nature of my area, it will look good. Oh, cool! You're gonna add like your own original video. Well, that's really cool. You could start a YouTube channel with that. Like, that's what I did with one of mine. I started a nature YouTube channel, ASMR Japan Nature. You guys can subscribe to that if you want, but it's like I just take like 2 minute films, a minute to 2 minute, 3 minute at max maybe, of like just like silent, and just have the film the nature. And that's on my YouTube. I started a new channel with that about, what was it, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and I'd upload every 3 days. Really easy to do because it's literally like I'm like on my bicycle ride, I see something, I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks so beautiful, I'm gonna capture it. All I need to do is just bring my phone out and like stand there for like 2 minutes and film it. And it's really cool because you can come back to it, right? All those videos are like, maybe someday if I don't live in Japan, I live somewhere else, I have all those memories now on YouTube. So it's like spreading the love of nature. I will do something but I want to do it with my heart so that my country is well represented. Wow, you have a lot of passion and heart for like spreading the message of your country. That's amazing. That's so cool. What's that called? There's a word for that. Is that nationalism? Yeah, like you have pride for your country. That's so cool. Does that feel stressful? Because then you have to always like be like thinking, oh, if I do something bad, like it's gonna give a bad image for my country. I think that'd be stressful in that case. Like it limits your creativity because like if you just were free and never had to worry about, oh, am I gonna like make a bad image for my country, then it limits your creativity level, right? Latanya says, pretty cool, not much nature around me. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. But I bet there is. Like, I want to challenge you, Latanya. Like, nature's everywhere. Um, I guess my challenge for you, Latanya, if you accept or not, I'm not trying to make you my student, but I'm a teacher and a dad. So it's like, I challenge you to find somewhere that, it's outside, it's somewhere in nature. It could even be like an animal, like something that you can find even within, I don't know, if you're in the city, probably you can't find too much greenery or something, but I bet there is something you can find. And I hope you can. And let me know if you do. It'd be fun. The money of our country has enlightened nature, but since they still haven't paid me, I can't show. I'll go to sleep. I have to work. Okay. Thanks so much, young.
で、後ろね、荷物いっぱい。肉買いに来とったんよ。肉買いに来たら、ちょうどナス買おうって、ナスやめとって出なかった。
These ladies are talking. You can hear Japanese. These older ladies are talking about groceries.
あの子らに持たす荷物にあんまりこれお前が夜中に出るわよ。そうなの？うん、夜中に出るんよ。いやどうしようついてるわ。今日はなんかもらい物があるって書いてあったんだ。私も11月やき。
Cool. Sorry, I'm just listening to the conversation. It's cool to like, even after 10 years, almost 10 years living here, it's like fun to like listen to the different accents. Especially this area has like heavy accent. Accent? No. Slang?
いやそんなこといいな。もうこんなところにしかようやらんがよ。いやもうそれこそあんたあったらもう出てあげてこれ。この前の。
Yeah, probably some scroll, but I accept your challenge. Oh, thank you, Latanya.
これよかったね。いやどうでいやもう重たかったね。いやもうこんなんいやどうでもう魚こそよもうある間いつでももう出ちゃうけど取れんにも。
They sound like they're angry, but they're like excited about something. About food. よかったね。お客さんでうちの前座ってねもうほんでねやっぱり見る人は見るんやみたい。やっぱり今度は出ないかんで今度は出ないかんでって言っちゃってください言われた。賢いおばちゃんなんか。I don't think they see me here. It's like they're whispering, but like they're so loud still. It's cute, the older people here. Anyway, I think we can do 10 more minutes of the live here. It'd be nice to get to the hour mark. Cheers. I got a little bit of coffee left. Nice to just relax and talk with you guys. Spread the love. I mean, like, at first I was like, oh, I'm kind of tired. I don't really have to do live, but I just like this. I was able to like talk with Young and Latanya, and maybe I said something to like spark something in you to like go out and do something. I don't know, but it's cool. Like words have power. Even like I'm like a teacher in Japan, and I'm like I think like, oh man, these kids are not listening. They don't give a shit about me. I'm just like this foreigner like trying to teach them something that they think they're never gonna use. But like actually like I get a lot of good feedback. Like when I get that memo from like a kid, like the letter that says like, yo, you because of you, like I started dancing. I got that message. And it's like, you get these messages where it's like, yo, because of you, like I like enjoyed English. I found like I really enjoyed like learning. So it's like I never knew about that until you get those like last messages before they leave, and it's like when you hear that, you're like, probably a lot of other kids are having these thoughts too, but no one really can verbalize it like my other students, like because their levels are higher. So it's like, yeah, I understand like the importance. Remember your value, like even though you don't feel like it or people don't say it, like that's important. Like, and that starts within yourself though, because I remember I was thinking for some time, I was like, man, this is like anyone can be an English teacher. This is so easy. Like, come on, why am I still doing this? So I'm just like competing with others in my head, right? Like I think about all my business school friends back in college. Like I went to business school, right? And then it's like they're probably making all this money on Wall Street, and like and like they are. Like I talked to some of my rich friends, and it's like, but like investment bankers and shit, and it's like. But then I look at my life, I'm like, you know what? I'm like really happy. I enjoy my students. Like I truly like love them. They're so fun. They give me energy. They stress me out sometimes. I mean, that's why I have no hair. No, that's my excuse. But yeah, like I'm I absolutely love it. I'm happy. Like and that's not fake. So it's like I don't care. Like that's what the whole thing is. Like don't compare yourself with others. There's a quote. Comparison is the thief of happiness, of joy. That's by Roosevelt. Roosevelt? What was that? Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah, that's right. Again, comparison is the thief of joy. So yeah, I always have that sign in front of me because it's like it brings me back to like understand like, you know what, I'm really happy here, and I'm like I don't really have to like think about like all the people that I grew up with, that what they're doing, because it's like maybe they're getting more money than me and all this stuff. It's like, but that's not what it's about. It's not about you shouldn't think like that. So it's really cool to like understand that. I mean, yeah, it took me a long time to understand that, like, and it's kind of like my epiphany, like where I'm like understanding like more about myself. Just I don't say you have to live in a different country to like understand more about yourself, but I think there is something about like getting away from your natural, like your surroundings, where it just becomes mundane and boring. Everything's the same, monotony. um but when you like step out and like you're like, oh crap, now I gotta think for myself, I gotta do this, because I was the younger brother, right? I had everyone like think for me. I didn't have to like do anything. But yeah, it's like through those times you really can like understand more about yourself. Money doesn't mean happy, exactly, and that's my question I always ask to people. Which do you prefer? To be rich but live a miserable life in chaos, or to be poor but happy and stress free? Happy is a loaded word, so I'll say to be relaxed and stress free, content, to be like just like this, where just like I'm poor, but you know what? I have food, I have family, I have love, and I'm at peace with my mind. Or it's like, oh my gosh, I got all this money, yeah, but it's like, oh my gosh, chaos, like someone might shoot me right here. Oh my gosh, someone might like mug me right here. Oh my gosh, someone might like throw some eggs at my car and then I'm gonna get like a car accident. Someone's gonna like steal this like $1 million car I have. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, which one do you prefer? I guess if I say it like that, no one's gonna choose. Okay, what's good, Earth? Yeah. Well, it would make me a little happy now. That's funny.
よかった。私、もう決めちゃんの OK。いやいや、もうほんまによかった。ありがとう。ご一緒ありがとう。また。
But what is it gonna buy you? You're like, if I had a little money, it's gonna buy me this. What is this? And does that this equate to like living like your desired lifestyle, like your dream life? Yeah. I just randomly ended up here. Welcome to Japan. What's this chat about? We're talking about which do you prefer? So this is the question. Would you rather be rich and just live in a miserable, chaotic life? Or poor and live relaxed and stress-free and content? Yeah, Japan! Look at that! We're in Japan! Ah! No, I've been living here for 10 years, so nothing like too crazy anymore. There's the Japanese signs on the... Love your energy. Oh, thank you. I read it had low birth rate. Can you see any effect around you? Oh, yeah. Very good point. Yes, very low birth rate. Actually, I was thinking that too. The effects, yes, we have an old workforce. So we need a lot more like younger people to like work here in Japan. Because there's like, it's like the average age is like 47, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like 47 is the average age here. And then you got towns like this where it's like dying. These towns are dying because it's like, I live in like a pretty rural place. I live in the city, but like if you just go 30 minutes out, you see like all these empty houses because everyone's moving to the cities, right? So it's like no one is like building like anything else. Like these towns are dying towns. They're becoming like ghost towns. I'll show you some of these abandoned buildings. Actually, I'm thinking like probably 70% of these buildings right here you see are like abandoned. So yeah, there's like growing, like all the vegetation comes back. It's like Chernobyl. The nature's taking over. But yeah, good question. That's weird just to leave a house. Yeah. You know what it is? They just it costs more money for them to like raise it. Sorry, like that means like you smash it down and like take it off, like to like do it over again or stuff like that. It costs more money to do that than just to leave it. So yeah, people just leave it, like they just let it sit. Really abandoned? Wow. Yeah, like I think the people still own that property, right? But it's cheaper just to leave it. So yeah, that's the thing. I don't know the real reasons, like, but that's what I've heard. Like, why don't they just fix it, right, or sell it? But it's like no one wants to buy that, and then it's like it costs so much money to raise it. Demolish it. That's the word. That's another word. So yeah, those are the effects I see. But I also another thing is that schools too. The low number of like they're closing schools around us because there are like not that many kids anymore. Like so schools are getting like abandoned too. Like there's like schools shutting down and combining with other schools. So it's like a junior high school and then a high school like combined. That happens a lot. So yeah, that's a good, interesting question. Thank you. I love questions like that. If you're like interested in anything. I'm just like free to talk about anything, but I'm about to leave. It's been an hour, so gonna head over to my surf beach, check out my surfboard. There we go. I sleep right there. I do the van life thing when I go on my surf trips. So there I sleep, and then surfboard just goes along that window, and it's pretty safe. Like Japan is really easy to like just sleep in your van. Like no one messes with you. This is a surf town too, so like a lot of people sleep in their vans. And did she hit something? Oh, she's learning how to drive? His mother looks angry. Alright. Really abandoned. I wonder, do they have squatters there? Ah, good question. I don't know about that. Do they have squatters here? Yeah, I don't know about the laws on that. You can't pay your bill and then it's like get out, but no one's kicking them out right here. Yeah, that's a really. I should probably ask my wife. She maybe knows more about that. You know what they have sometimes, like the hoarding houses. You'll see like the like trash houses where it's like a person has like some mental illness. They can't like they don't know how to like throw trash away, so they'll like pile all this trash just like is like everywhere in their house and like smells so bad. With so many abandoned homes, exactly. You would think like in Detroit, right? Those become like trap houses, right? But in Japan, luckily, like we don't have drugs here, so like there's no like drug related crimes here, and there's like no one that has it's like not a gun culture here too, so I'm not like worried about getting shot. Like of course I can get stabbed, but like coming from America, right? We think about those things, but in Japan, it's like I never had to think about that. Even like riding my bike at midnight, like I see like kids walking home like at night. I'm like, what the heck? Like, it's insane. Like they're like third grade. My third grade student walks home at like I'm like, huh? Are you really walking home? And it's like nighttime. It's like 8:30 at night. I'm like, what? And then she already got the approval from the parents. I'm like, okay, be safe. Oh my gosh, like it's so crazy. Like it's that safe here, but yeah, like you should always be a little cautious still, even if it's a safe country, right? Because there could be some, mentally unstable people. Low birth rates sound bigger problem than drugs. Like, will Japan vanish? Yeah, good point. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that it could. Like, if it keeps going like this, there's some like what the rate laws or something like all the math that goes into it. Yeah, definitely could vanish. Yes, I was gonna say that people just move in Detroit abandoned homes. Yeah, exactly. The trap houses, right? That's interesting. Yeah. Detroit, man, that's so sad. And then Gary, all the steel mine towns. That's crazy how all that like just vanishes. It's like when a company fails, it's like, oh, the monopoly's gone. Now we're all like homeless. Dang, that must have been like so stressful. Imagine you have like a family of like 5 kids, and you're like, yo, I'm comfy. We're like, we got the steel mill job. We're hitting it hard. Like, we're safe. We're set. We got the government behind us. We got the whole city. Like everyone around us is working for the same company. And then all of a sudden, yeah, the steel mill closed. What the fuck? What are we gonna do? Yo, that's so scary. I can't. Just thinking about that right now like stresses me out. Thinking about like my family. Like imagine my like, yo. Scary looking also. Yeah, right? It's like Chernobyl. Like the nature just takes over. Alright, sorry guys, I'm gonna end this. I don't wanna be sorry. Don't be apologetic for yourself. I just wanna say thank you for watching y'all. I'm gonna head out to my surf spot. Keep loving yourself. And that means, like, stop thinking about the negatives in your head. Like, start focusing on the positives. Because when you can do that, you can, like, truly, like, accept love from others and give love to others. So remember, let's keep loving ourselves, focus on the positives. All right, peace from Japan. Good night, good day, good morning.